All right, hey everyone, and welcome back to Cyberpunk, a next-gen version on Xbox Series S. And yeah, I just want to show you a little thing here. This is what confuses me about the upgrading and stuff. Look at this. We got a uncommon that's almost the same exact stats here as our legendary that I paid a fortune for earlier. It just doesn't make much sense to me. I mean, you do have the mods on the left for the gold one. Fine, you don't have that for the... That's the only difference, apparently. The stats are so close to each other. I feel like there should be like a cap. Like this one does 1 to 100 damage. This one does 200. It doesn't... For this, it's more clear cut. But when I'm constantly getting weapons, it's like I never want to go in and upgrade my stuff. Because I know I'm gonna pick something up that's better at next time. I don't know. Just a little rant there about one of the flaws in this game that I don't think they ever fixed or ever will. Just the scaling and upgrading and the different classes. It's just not that good. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how else to put it. I never analyzed it or anything like that to break it down, but it just doesn't seem right to me. Anyway. Well, anyway, here we are. Who knows what we're gonna find out here? I think we're looking for cyber psychos, though, if I'm not mistaken, out in the desert. What we're really doing is we gotta wait one day for Pan Am to call us back. We stole the thing, that big, whatever the heck that was called, and we're going on a mission with her. And at the end of that mission, stuff is gonna happen, I'm sure. From playing this before. All right, so we're calling our motorcycle out here, but the problem is we're not on a road. And there it is. It's not even here. All right, so I don't know. This might not be a cyber psycho. I honestly forget what the heck I'm doing out here. I know I'm doing this. All right, here's Mitch, by the way. Saul's giving. All right, so this is look at it. A little warning here, when we talk to Pan Am, we gotta butter her up a little better, because Saul's giving her a hard time. All right, so whatever. All right, so that was the thing we were talking about there. And there's my bike. I can't seem to find me. I just drive off the road, bike. I mean, come on, there's not even a road here. Somehow the GPS on that thing, you know how GPS is, sometimes it'll be like, go right here, and then you go around 3 blocks where you could have just made a left at the next one, you know what I mean? That's kind of what it's doing over here. It doesn't see the road, and all right, so no, we are not, this is not cyber psycho. We got distracted on the way there.
I know you need the adrenaline hit even more.
Yeah, okay.
There is a car sitting in the middle of a minefield out in the Badlands.
Okay.
I need you to grab it for me. The chances of you exploding aren't 0, but let's face it, isn't life one big minefield anyway? Details are in the attachment.
Interesting. Alright, it's just funny because if you watch the last episode, we were dealing with one of those cyber psycho dudes, and he had mines set up, and I think I might have stepped on one, or I was really careful about it, and I think I did step on one at the end there. And so I was really careful leaving that place, coming here, and then there's more mines, all right? But we know how to deal with mines, all right? You guys can read this stuff. A little background. This is a pretty long thing here. Anyway, someone was out here. They left their thing, and we don't know what happened. They probably got out of their car and blown up. I don't know. We don't know. We don't care. Well, we'll learn. We do care a little. Anyway, we better save here because chances are we're gonna get blown up. We do have a special power here, of course, the power of scanning the environment with our cyber deck, and then we can just disarm these things. So we can also haul some grenades off into them, blow them up. There's all sorts of things we can do here, and we can shoot them. All right, there it is. So I think we're good until we hit this sign, although I'm still skeptical there. All right, well, you can see all the red dots. All the red dots. So, you know, there, we got one. We already zoned in on one right there past the sign. So we can disarm, or we can overload it and blow it up, which is fine. That's another way to do it. We're far enough away, and then it won't be a problem. Then we won't have to remember, did we disarm this one or not? It does change the look of them a little bit, though, when you do disarm them. All right, so Militech, thankfully they put this thing. Well, we also got some drones patrolling, so we got to deal with them too. Again, we can just hack them right out of the sky there. So this should not be a difficult mission, although we are going to be extremely patient with this one, so it is going to take a little bit to get all these. Now, of course, I don't need to disarm all of them. I can just secure a path through the thing. But you know what? We want to be safe rather than sorry, and we're going to disarm as many as we can. Plus, I think we get some XP for it, you know? Let's do a little bit of bang here. Blow that one up. Sounds good to me. All right, we can move a little further forward. Now, meanwhile, if you notice there, search the area 100 meters. And our bike is also 100 meters. So I was going to ride in there. And it brought my bike right to the spot where I got to go. This is my GPS. Great job on the GPS, guys. You went right to the spot. You forgot to pick me up first. But hey, that's what happens, right? This is what happens with your self-driving car, guys. I mean, be careful if you get one of those things. I don't know. It made it to the destination, but it forgot me. Anyway, hey, it didn't get blown up in a minefield, so that's good, right? All right, so anyway, you know, we just got to do a little zippity zap here and disarm them all. A little hard, they're far away, but it's picking up pretty good. We can just overload them. It doesn't even matter what we do. I don't know why I didn't do that one, but mostly I want to get these things first because these will shoot on sight if it sees us. So oh, I hit the wrong thing. I scrolled down one too much, and I was trying to, or maybe too much. We're overheating. I wanted to do that, the short circuit there. And that does it. All right. All right, it's pretty fun. I mean, this isn't the most exciting thing in the whole game, trust me, but I like stuff like this where you got to be a little patient. We're not dealing with any people here. I mean, the dude could be sitting in his car and start attacking us. Who the heck knows? But, oh, look at this. There's no hacking to be done here. All right, we just got to go down there. 55, double time. And that's that. All right. So I've just tried to breach just to see if it helps. I don't think it helps anything. All right, that's why it was so easy. It's like, it doesn't do anything. I mean, it makes it maybe cost less to put it in disarm, but it costs 1. It might cost 2. I think it still costs 1, honestly, but same difference. Because all you gotta do is wait 2 seconds anyway, even if I ran out. All right, well, we're doing okay here. I don't know that I need to do all of them. We got like 10 more over here, but we'll do some more. We definitely don't want to get blown up. that would suck. We might survive one of them, but hey, who knows? There we go. I am playing on hard mode, which, you know, it's sometimes not that hard, but it will give us more damage, I'm sure, for each mine. I mean, I think we survived when I triggered one in the other minefield area, but pretty funny, the double minefield here, but I guess it's probably designed on purpose there, because they are right near each other, which is why we're going to this. It was like right on the way here. I love hitting up these question marks on the map and doing it. That's mostly what I do. I mean, I do want to do the main quest, but it's not really the focus of how I play. But we are focusing on Pan Am there for sure, and we're almost done her whole saga in a few episodes. It might take a. We're gonna do some Badlands missions in between. It says wait till tomorrow, so I'm not gonna speed time ahead. We're gonna wait till it gets to night, and then we're gonna see her in the morning. So whatever it takes, however many missions it takes, if we gotta go back to Night City, you know, whatever we gotta do in the next 2 or 3 eps, we're gonna do. All right, we leveled up. Nice. All right. I'm gonna bank these perk points because sometimes I'll go to do something. I'll be like, I don't have perks and I need that, you know, and then that's when I'm gonna plug them in. So I know I was doing that with the crafting before. I'm like, man, I just need one more to craft this thing. And then, you know, yeah, that's why it's good to bank them. Then I can be like, all right, boom, there, do it when you need it. Because I don't really need it. The perk system is another thing. It's just a mess, just like the upgrade system. And the way they interact is not really that synergetic either. So it's better off not even thinking about it. That's how I feel sometimes. Like, the buff that you get is not even worth the waste of time thinking about all these perks that most of them are kind of useless, or you know, that special case. Or I don't know. I don't feel like I'm ever trying to make a build on this thing unless you're doing like the sneaky, you know, mantis blade, you know, hand to hand, you know, then you can focus on that. Or if you're doing a lot of hacking, you focus on that. Otherwise, I mean, focusing on shotguns versus freaking regular rifle, I mean, it doesn't, I don't feel like it helps all that much. It helps for the upgrading and it helps for the hacking and it does help for the stealth. And I just didn't realize I was blowing the one up that was right close to me because it looked like the target was far away there. But the way it overlapped didn't do anything, but it definitely made me jump in the game and outside the game. All right, so we're almost here. I mean, it's right here. I didn't really have to mess with those over there, but I'm having fun doing this, so might as well. All right, we got one here. Let's do this one in. Oh, that's already been deactivated there. That's why blowing them up's good sometimes, because I still see the red and I get distracted. All right, we got a body here.
Fuck.
Well, we knew the guy was going to be dead. Oh, and look who's here. My favorite.
Probably smiling himself before he OD'd on Maelstrom's ship.
Oh, OD. What are you doing out in the minefield? Oh, because something got stuck out here.
Strongest shit out there.
Okay. How the heck do you even know this? This guy was alive like 80 years ago.
Poor bastard.
50 years ago.
Probably
Something.
out in Albuquerque, waiting. Unaware little Jiro's brain turned to jelly.
All right, this guy's got a whole scenario up in his head, which is also my head, by the way. We're sharing a brain here. All right, so we got some stuff, some eddies. Yeah, my last run. All right, I usually read them. I hit that too quick on accident. All right, so now we got we still got to worry about getting out of here. So we can drive out of here. Our bike is here, or we can take this guy's car. But I don't really necessarily want to run over a minefield on the way out and blow my bike up and blow me up, and then we have to reload. So we're gonna just do a little precautionary save there, just in case. Oh, I know I have to take this car because this is the whole point. We're delivering this. I forgot. We gotta deliver this back to Dakota there. So yeah, we don't even need our bike. We're gonna leave it here in a minefield, and hopefully the auto drive will get it out of here safely when we do need it. Which it will, of course. All right. So yeah, I can do a little ping-a-ding-ding here and disarm them from the car. So we'll just get the ones in front of us and we'll be on our merry little way, and we'll just leave the bike here. All right. Well, guess what? We cleared a path and then we're going the wrong way. I realize I'm going the wrong way of the line and then I turned too late, and I hope Dakota does not want this in mid condition. Well, I know she doesn't, because she just wants the cargo. She's not really after this particular vehicle, so hey, as long as the cargo's there, which means not getting blown up, and we can do some damage to the body here. All right, the garage is all the way out there, 2 freaking kilometers away plus. All right, I think we're good. I don't even think they're on the road here. I can't, I'm like drifting a little, rolling a little there, and it wasn't picking it up. All right, I think we're good, but I'm kind of enjoying, like, you know what I mean? It's like collecting stuff in a game, like little Pac-Man or whatever. You know, you can't just leave them there. You got to get them, or at least some of them. All right, let's get out of here though. I'm like, this thing does not steer that well. I like hitting these cactuses though. They just crumble under this thing. Here we go. Boom, boom, and nice. All right. The steering doesn't matter too much out here. Now that we're away from the mines at least. Oh, look at that. I literally turn it just a tiny bit and you go flying. Oh, here's the road. All right. Well, if we got to be on the road, I guess we'll stay on our road. We don't have to, but keeps us going, you know, a straight line to the garage there. Beautiful day here outside of Night City in the Badlands area. And oh jeez, oh, see what I mean? I literally, oh my god, I hit the guardrail. Literally just moved it like a tiny bit, which worked the first time. Then I tried to move it back a little, I went flying. And the thing is, it's just the sensitivity of the stick. I'm not particularly good at moving a stick, like minute little movements. I'm actually a little better on PlayStation controller than on Xbox, to be honest with you. And look what we have here. If you see on the mini map, we got a little police scanner information here, so it looks like we're gonna have some fun. And this means there's either assault in progress or something else has been reported here to the police, and you know, in this case, the police aren't anywhere near here, so it's up to us. We are a registered contractor with the police force. Yeah, you honking at me, buddy? I got a license to kill here. I mean, you could have been involved in this thing, fleeing the scene, so, you know, be careful. All right. I don't really see anything here, so I'm not quite sure what the heck's going on. Let's tag this on the map, because there's, like, nothing here. It's right here. All right, there's a reported crime. It doesn't say assault in progress, so that's probably why we don't see the people here. So we're gonna most likely find a corpse that already was killed. So someone driving by here either saw them get shot or just saw the corpse, and they're like calling that in. Hey, I saw this body out here. Send the dude over, and that dude is us. All right, and this is it. We got the archived conversation, and they got an update. Militech. Okay, I don't know what any of this means, but job is complete. And what this does do actually is I didn't even realize this at the time until a little later here, but it does put another job in our log where there is a follow-up to whatever the heck that guy was just talking about. So we'll do that in a few more episodes, because we aren't going back to that right now, because we're not even in our vehicle. Like, we can't go on side missions here. I mean, this was fine, it's right on the side of the road, but we can't go chasing stuff down when we gotta bring this back right now to Dakota. All right, well, that was pretty uneventful. I thought we'd have like a whole little fight there, a little action in this episode, but I guess not. The only action is blowing up those. Well, there's some action for you. All right, all right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. You want to get into it? All right, this car cannot take too much more damage before it completely falls apart, but I don't think the cars can get that degraded in this game, actually, or they just don't work. All right, I'm getting a little better at steering here. Shifting lanes, at least. I really just have to touch the bare minimum here, and that's hard for me, honestly. See, like, okay, there we go, did it. All right, and Dakota, look at this. Dakota's got her whole own shop here with her name on it, so she is a player out here in the Badlands. Oh, dude, come on, are you serious? I'm gonna get the cops after me here, running over one of these dudes. Look at how slow they're walking right in front of me. Anyway, that's the mission. All right, not that much to that one, but something different. And here's the call. Nice icon. Well.
These are the results I like to see.
Nice. All right, we did it.
Until next time, brother. Gate closed.
Boom. She knows. Those guys were already on the phone to her, man. Yo, your dude just pulled in. All right, Dakota. Nice. All right, now I would have ended this episode here. If that had been a fight out there, it would have taken like 5-10 minutes. But it's a little short here, so all right, let's do a little screenshot here. You get to see the different poses. We're just gonna pick one here, and yeah. So I'd like to end on these photo mode type of thing, but we're gonna keep going a little bit here. Let's just do this real quick. I wanted to get, I always do this. I think, oh, I'll pose in front of the sign here. And meanwhile, then you can't even see the sign, and I got to do this. So I do like the presets, but you know, you definitely have to finagle them a little bit like that. All right, so yeah. Anyway, look at this. We got a little situation out here. Oh, geez. And then not my bike being in the midair. That's one thing, but we got either twins or possibly clone situation going on here, and they're even wearing the same clothes now. So this is a little interesting. And I did a whole thing. If you watch my other series, probably my best series, The Ghost Chef in the Fallout 4, this happened with the settlers where two of them looked exactly the same, and I did a whole plot about the clone, and then we had a third and a fourth one, and I had a whole thing about that. That's why we were going after the Institute. It changed my whole play style there, you know, because I edited out any mention of my son, And then the whole thing was about how I was dating the lady, and then it turned out maybe she was a clone. I don't know which one's real. It was pretty cool. So watch that, guys. If you want something good to watch and you're bored, go watch the Ghost Chef series. I do the whole thing in voiced character. It's much better than this series, honestly, but you know, you might want to be more interested in this game. It is a little newer, and I'm having fun in this game. I'm not really doing much role playing though. I'm just playing V the same way everyone else plays V, I guess, you know. Trying to bang Pan Am. No, I mean, no, there's more to this game than that, but not that much more. But anyway, I'm just joking, guys. I really do enjoy fighting and everything. All right, what do we got here? Oh, this is it too. The warning. I mean, they're really warning me. First, Saul's yelling at her. Then she's like, "Be careful." You know, I don't even know what the heck that meant. A little fatherly advice there. They know we're going after her there, and I don't know. All right, well, we're doing okay here. We're doing okay. All right, let's do a little turn here. So now this is the Cyber Psycho I thought we were doing at the beginning of the app, but we had this on our radar out here. So if you know anything about if you watched like the previous app before this, these Cyber Psychos, there's like a glitch in their system here. Everyone's got like cyberware in their head and their arm, etc. And basically they got some type of virus or something glitched or something went wrong. Now, of course, they're going crazy. They're killing people. They're actually lost their mind. But here we got Regina there. Instead of killing them, she wants us to capture them alive. So she can do some research into either curing them, or if they can't cure them, at least she can find out what caused it to stop the next guy from happening, you know, that type of stuff. So our job is to take them out non-lethally, which is super annoying and complicated to do in this game. I still don't really understand why half the time I kill them using my non-lethal rounds or whatever, but it is what it is. Anyway, this guy's out in the middle of the garbage dump, so hold your nose here. Luckily in video games, there's no smell. That'd be cool if they had the smell-o-vision, but they don't. And maybe someday. They got the virtual reality coming. I'm sure they'll add the smells at some point, right? Some point you're gonna have the immersive smells in these games, I'm sure. So, you know, avoid this area when they do. I'll tell you that right now. Don't go through the garbage dump when you got smell-o-vision on. All right, let's get off here because we do not want. Sometimes these guys don't activate till you're right up close, and then we do not want them jumping out of that car or whatever, the truck here, and attacking us while we're on the bike before we get a chance to set up. Not scanning any signs of life, but that's what happens too with these cyber psychos. Is again, they kind of don't really spawn until you get close. So yeah, that's why I got this out. The no coda. We got Dakota and no coda. All right. Man, I really enjoy this game. It's so weird. I really do like the way the city looks and is set up. It does feel like a little too empty, like there's buildings and nothing in them. Whereas out in the Badlands, you expect everything to be empty, so it doesn't feel as like something's missing. And I really love the atmosphere out here. It was some of the most enjoyable parts of the first playthrough I did, certainly out here in the Badlands. And I did all these much later. I left all these side quests till much later. After Pan Am was done, I went and rounded up all these. So I'm doing it in a different order here, which makes it harder, you know, at this time, you know, with this level. I mean, I'm leveled up pretty good, but I don't have a lot of good hacking yet, honestly. I'm pretty low tier hacker. I'm doing okay with the weapons, though. And hacking is a really good way to deal with these cyber psychos. Actually, much better than shooting them, honestly. All right, so the cyber psycho looks like they're over there now. I guess we picked up some clue with our scanner. We got a blood trail there that I didn't even necessarily see, but the scanner picked it up. So it looks like this was a thing, and then they escaped. So, yeah. So we got a dead body here. All right. Oh, Saul. Okay, well, this is interesting too, because Saul is I don't know if he just he's the person they were talking about was giving Pan Am a hard time. So looks like this is a whole thing here. They're see these nomad, whatever the frick they're called, avocados. They're always doing these things out here where they're raiding the corpos stuff and they deal with like heavy equipment and like crazy stuff. They're not just like robbers or anything. They're really into that technology and stuff. So this is what he's doing here, is trying to get his hands on some prototype and some type of drug or something, or some type of xenophyte. I don't know what the frick that is, but all right. Well, oh, it's definitely some plants. Who knows? And I don't know if Saul ever got this or we got to follow up with this, but there's a lot of blood here. So this went horribly wrong. All right. We're doing okay though. So we got to follow the blood, which probably just gonna go for that big cloud of smoke that's out on the end. I don't know, you can't see it right now, but over to the left there is a big pillar of smoke. All right, I'm looking for blood here, but I guess we know where it goes, up here. So let's just go through here. All right. I mean, I can pretty much guess that we're going to where the big cloud of smoke is. I don't really necessarily need to follow the blood, but guys, we're going to do that in the next episode. We're going all out and we are going to take this cyber psycho down, but it's going to take a whole episode. So thanks for watching Cyberpunk 2077, a next gen update on Xbox Series S, and we'll see you next time.